How's it going, guys? Crazy Boy here. So, we already had a talk about Jigsaw. More shit has been leaked. Apparently it was leaked by a janitor in the studios, and we don't know if it's real or not. But the ability, it could be photoshopped, so once again, we don't know. It's called Jigsaw's Baptism. And here we go, I'm reading at the top right now. Forever devoted to her master's cause, she punishes the ungrateful and the guilty with slyness and murderous puzzles. The pig, so that's going to be the nickname of the killer is going to be the pig, can move stealthily, dash in ambush attacks, and put deadly reverse bear traps on survivors' heads. So what this means, basically, is that it's going to be a female, if this is correct. Which is going to be probably Amanda, considering that's his only female disciple. I hope I'm saying that right, goddamn. I just woke up, so brain's not really in gear yet. So while using the secondary power, you assume a crouching position, and while crouching, you have no terror radius, and you can activate the attack interaction to dash and perform an ambush attack. So this could be interesting to how this works, because if somebody's about to use borrowed time, is there going to be like a delay? Because then all you have to do is crouch, and they wouldn't get borrowed time. So I'm kind of interested to see how that's going to play out, especially on console where everybody camps. That is just a tad bit bullshit. And you know, everybody's complaining like it's OP, it's OP. It's not too OP. It's a bit bullshit on console. PC's fine. On console is where the problem is going to come in. Because everybody camps. Alright. And she starts the trial with four reverse bear traps based on this. Reverse bear traps are put on the heads of dying survivors. They automatically sacrifice the survivor when they trigger. They automatically trigger beyond the exit gate. So I'm guessing once you cross that threshold right where the door opens, it kills you. They trigger once the timer expires, and the timer will start once a generator is completed. And the only way you can free yourself from a bear trap is by searching, or based on this, is by searching jigsaw boxes to find the key. Now I'm wondering if they're going to let us sabo the bear traps. Sorry, I'm a bit sick. I'm wondering if they're going to let us sabo the bear traps with like saboteur or something off our heads, or maybe they'll let us like have somebody else sabo the bear traps, because that would give saboteur a purpose to still be in this game. So that's kind of interesting. Basically, the reason I think it's going to be bullshit on console, and a lot of my friends agree with me on this, it's going to stop gen rushing. And then, if you do gen rush, you're basically setting yourself up for failure. You're setting the person who's getting tunneled up for failure, because they can't stop, because if the killer's got a good grip on them, they can't stop the chase. Only the killer can stop the chase, if the killer can track them, because you will not lose a killer if he can be basically right behind you the entire time. A good killer you can't lose easily either. So if you're getting tunneled, obviously you have no time to take that bear trap off your head by looking for the key, which means even if they do manage to get all the generators, you can't go through the exit gate anyway. And that's the thing that I think that's the thing I'm concerned about. It's like, so if I'm getting tunneled, I can't leave anyway, so I'm dead regardless. So, like, they need to figure out a way to do that. That way, if you're getting tunneled, you can still get out the gate. Or else it's going to be a case where, yeah, he might only get that person, but he's still getting that person. That person's essentially being fucked over right from the start. Like, it's not fun. So, it could work. If they play their cards right, it could work. I'm interested to see how it'll work. And for all you people saying, oh yeah, everybody's saying he's overpowered, he's going to be nerfed in the first week, like Freddy. The devs have said they will give it like 2 to 3 weeks before they do any kind of change on the killer. So, you're going to have to learn how to adapt. If you think he's over, you're going to have to fucking learn how to adapt. And if it does turn out like this, it's not photoshopped. If you're getting tunneled at this rate, if it's, like I said, if it plays out like this, you have to take getting tunneled. Like, you're going to have to take getting tunneled. You're going to have to accept the fact that you're going to die that game, basically, is what it's looking like. Which a lot of people probably aren't going to be too happy with. So, I think it's a good idea, it's a good start, but there definitely needs to be a sense of balance in between. Because with them removing the pallets, I can understand for pallet looping, them spreading them further apart. But with this power also, they're kind of tipping the game back towards the killer. That's not necessarily a good thing. Obviously, the killer should be a bit more powerful, because it's not interesting when you know you can fuck with the killer to pallet loop him the entire game. That's not the point. The killer's supposed to be scary. He's supposed to make you fear for death. He's supposed to make you fear death. And so that's why the pallets are kind of like an acceptable thing, but I think the reverse bear trap thing is a little bit unbalanced. It's just not a good idea if they're doing it exactly like this, in my opinion. Now, reasons why this could be photoshopped, and notice how they just set a timer. They never gave a specific time for the bear trap to go off. So I do find that a bit odd. And I also find it a bit odd that I find it a bit odd that fuck, damn it. I lost my train of thought now. Oh well, I'll come back to it. But okay, so a reason why people think it's real, if you look at the teaser trailer, you can see the reverse bear trap with the timer, and when the timer gets to 0, it obviously goes off. So that's why people are thinking this could be real. And I guess another reason why people are thinking it's real is because in their minds they want it to be real. In my opinion, I don't care if it's real or not. I honestly don't. Because you'll learn how to adapt eventually. Just a reason why people think it's not real, another reason, here's what I was going to say. People are saying it's too overpowered. People are thinking the devs don't, people are saying like they don't think the devs would put a power like this in the game that basically makes it to where one survivor is pretty much fucked. Because from what it's looking like I said earlier, most of the time one survivor is probably going to be fucked. On console at least. So, but you gotta remember though, the devs have and always have been killer friendly. The devs have and always will be killer friendly. They're not too much survivor friendly. And one of the reasons is probably because the developer, or not the developer, but the director sucks at his own game when he plays killer. I'm also interested to see how they're doing this with the pip system, because when it kills them, what do we get? Is it like a Mori where it fills 2 bars? And then plus with the change in pip system that they're doing, for the next update, I'm interested to see how that works too. Because I apologize for that. My video cut out on me. I will have to piece that together. But like I was saying, if they're going back to the old blood point pip system for killer, there might be less campers. And if there are, we could leave the campers back at the white rank. Because they're being punished for camping like that. And like honestly, I can't tell you how much I would love that. On console, it's needed. Because people camp, and I feel like because most of the time it's SWF too, you're giving them a pip still or at least a safety, and it's not teaching them anything. But you really can't do anything, because then you have to choose between your friends or the asshole's pip. And sometimes it ends in disaster, and you end up fucking losing. You end up fucking losing regardless, because your friend dies and you give him a pip because you got yourself caught. So, I just want the killer to be balanced, and I want them to fix the pip system for killer at least, because it's not really rewarding, especially if you don't camp. If you don't get anybody because you don't camp. Obviously, that means you're probably pretty bad, but say maybe you're getting pallet loot or something, then it's kind of fucked up because those people care more about points than they do their pips, so that's why they're fucking deranking constantly. And some people do want to get to the high ranks. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe for more daily content. I will see you guys in the next one. Crazy Boy out.